quite a huge crest in the centre of the road there. Did a counter steering to ensure I didn't go off to the side. Go Trek. It's a Land Rover Defender here. Is that a hire Defender? Go Trek. Roof tent hire. So do you just hire the roof tent, or do you hire the entire Land Rover? But there's no panic, mate. I'm in no rush. It is just short of 10 o'clock. Arrival time is going to be around about 12. It's a gorgeous day. I'm in no rush to get there. Inverkirkade. Shaka Khan. Yeah. Hmm. Getting close to the coast now. Another bay to drop anchor. I'll be uphill again. Uphill, down the hill. Yeah. Thank you, kind sir. Yeah, we're climbing again. "62 miles to go." As I say, only halfway to Scrabster and the ferry port. Big motor homecoming. A homecoming? A homecoming. Must be getting towards a more built-up area. It's a 20-mile-an-hour limit. Oh, because there's a school. Where? The school just plonked right on the edge of a lock. The petrol station draws nearer, and I'm getting a towny kind of feel. Can usually tell because the roads, you know, improve slightly. Footpaths, always a good sign. Lots of signs, traffic lights. So what is this town? Maybe there'll be a cafe. Ooh. Luxury. This is 20 then. Okay. Well, this is Lochinver. What does Lochinver have to offer for the weary traveller? Oh, there's a spa and a petrol station. Right, well let's pop in here, eh? Cafe, but they're closed. Well, it is only 10 o'clock. See what I mean about petrol prices. Back at Ullapool there, I paid 148.9, and that was for E5, not that modern E10 stuff. Right, that's me reasonably refreshed. Continuing on, 59 miles to go to Durness. And I anticipate the sat-nav will shortly take me off this main road and back onto the twisty stuff. Unsuitable for caravans. Well, I'm not anti-caravan per se, but I'm delighted to hear this is unsuitable for caravans. I won't want to get stuck behind one of those for, according to this, 22 miles until the next change of direction. 22 miles until the next change of road. Yeah, a little more bumpy along here. Struth. Ooh, yeesh. Wow. Right, let's have a bit of stand up. Just make it a little more not so jarring. I mean, it's very good suspension, but it does tend to be rather jarring at times. Gets monotonous. Yes, I may look like I think I'm doing the Paris-Dakar, but I don't care. Now, which way are we going? Going this way. GG's. Hello. Yeah. You have to keep an eye on the sat nav, especially on these sorts of roads, because there can be a sudden turning will just appear, and if you miss it, you know, the sat nav can recalculate, but sometimes it may just want you to turn around. Right, we're back up into the yonder now. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Gave him a little salute there. I can see some road winding off in the distance. No, this is not a Swiss Alpine Pass. I have not accidentally taken a turning towards Switzerland. Thank you. Yeah, because it's a bit. I could have squeezed through, but thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. nice to give the old throttle a twist once in a while. Oh, this is a campsite. I thought it was a little hamlet, but it's not. Yeah, thank you, sir. Are we heading up there? I've been to John O'Groats before, and this is the general direction you go in, but I've never ever been along these roads. I went a completely different route, more coastal and more main road. Is that an old church or an old house there? Yeah, it's gravestones. Yeah, so it's an old church. No roof. Well, I never. Huh. Yes, it is an old church. I've never seen a building with just yes on the side of it. Well, that's another one off the bucket list. Ooh, gravel. And once again, straight back out into the wilderness. Not that the little places I've just passed through were anything but wilderness. It was wilderness with some houses in it. Whichever way you look at it, it's still wilderness. Clashnessy, as in Loch Nessie. If it was warmer by about another 10 degrees, I'd be tempted to go for a dip. This particular stretch of road is reminding me of an area going through the mountains up through France. I'd visited the south of France, and then started heading north. Went up through the mountains, stayed at a fantastic Airbnb. It was £26 for the night, and it was an apartment in this tiny little village on the top of just a little lump of rock. You went up a winding road all the way up, and it had a little church and a fishmonger's and a little grocery store and a bar. But the road to get up to the mountains, it was tunnels and it was walls with sheer drops. Yeah, absolutely incredible. This is turning into quite the day. If I had to sum up my experience of the islands so far, I would say that the various islands each represent a particular part of the Scottish mainland. Arran could be something like this. Skye, more barren going through the mountains. Harris, the rocky lunar landscapes. And let's see what parts of Scotland Orkney and Shetland resemble. So far today, this route has encapsulated a part of every island I've visited so far. Drumbeg. Fingers crossed you won't find any cookie cutter new build housing in this area. I've run out of my list of superlatives. Stunned silence will have to suffice.